You how to do this intricate 5-strand braid. This one is quite different from the unique 5-strand braid that I have on my channel, and it's also a little bit more challenging. So for those of you who are willing to take up the challenge, then keep on watching. The first requirement is to have long hair, but if you don't, use clip-in depth tutorial, or you can hide it with a flower clip. Grab a small section of hair from your ponytail and divide it into 3 equal sections. Braid your hair into a regular 3-strand braid, and when you reach the end, tie it off with an elastic band. The best way to learn this braid is to do it with me at the same time, so let's begin. Take your braid and hang on to it with your mouth. Now divide the rest of the ponytail into 4 equal sections. Take the leftmost strand and place it over the strand next to it, which I will call the neighbor strand. Now that the strands are in this position, you want to take the rightmost strand and place it over the second strand from the left. When that's done, your strands should form an X shape like this. Drop the braid and place it right in the middle. Now that we have the strands in the right placement, we're going to start the first round. So for the first round, you're going to take the rightmost strand, place it under the neighbor strand and over the braid. Okay, so go under your neighbor and over the braid. Hold the rightmost strand and your braid in one hand because now we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Take the leftmost strand and place it under and then over. So the left strand goes under the neighbor strand and over the next. Now this part is very important. You want to take the braid that's currently in this position and you want to move it to the middle. Just like this. So this is the end of round 1. Now we're going to move on to round 2. So round 2 is the complete opposite of round 1. You're going to take the rightmost strand and you're going to place it over and under. Go over your neighbor and under the braid. Now do the exact same thing to the other side. So take the leftmost strand, place it over the neighbor and under the next. Let's go over and then under. And just like round 1, you're going to take the braid that's second from the right and you're going to move it to the middle. This step is very crucial because it keeps the braided strand in the center. So now we're back where we started at round 1. Right strand goes under and over. Left strand goes under and over. Take the braid and move it to the center. Now if you forget which round you're on, just look at the braid, and if it's behind, that means you're on round 2. So for round 2, go over and then under. The left strand goes over and under. Take the braid and move it to the center, and you'll know you're at round 1 again when the braid is in front. Last walk through, right strand goes under and over. Left strand goes under and over. Take the braid and move it to the center. Now on to round 2, which is the opposite of round 1. This time go over and under. Left strand goes over and then under. Move the braid to the center, and now you can start round 1 again. So basically you just do the exact same thing. Round 1, round 2, repeat until you reach the end of the braid, and once you're done, tie it off with an elastic band. To finish off this braid, you want to tug on the strands behind the braid, and this will give it that intricate look. And if you want to, you can also substitute the tiny braid in the middle with a ribbon or a scarf. I did it before and it looked super pretty. Another thing you can do is tug on the strands in the center, and this will give the braid a whole new look. I think both versions of this braid look very nice, but let me know which look you prefer in the comments down below. So good luck with this braid.